Exactly. It's a no-win situation, no matter how you look at it. So let me give you some background as to how this comment came about. I was talking about recently. I was referencing back to the case from a couple of years ago in Ohio, where a 10-year-old girl got raped, and as a result of that rape, she became impregnated. And her mother took her to the doctors to get an abortion, and the doctors at the hospital said, "Yeah, you." Or took her to the hospital. She asked for an abortion. The doctors at the hospital said, "Because of Ohio's new anti-abortion laws, we can't do this because we don't know if we're going to get thrown in prison or not." And so the little girl ultimately had to wind up being taken to Indianapolis to have the procedure done. Okay, I did a video saying, "Can you imagine what that girl's life would be like?" Her life is already forever altered at the age of 10, right? Because at the age of 10 she was raped, impregnated, and had to have an abortion. But Republicans wanted to force her to carry that pregnancy to term. So they wanted a 10-year-old girl to carry a pregnancy to term and ultimately turn into, and this is the thing that they never think about on the back end, ultimately become an 11-year-old mom. And I said, can you imagine what that girl's life would have been like if she even survived the goddamn pregnancy? Can you imagine? You were forced to carry your rapist pregnancy to term, and you became a mom at 11 because of Republican policies. Can you imagine? And this person says, can you imagine how all the Trumpers would look at that 11-year-old holding her baby? Exactly. They would force that 10-year-old to carry the pregnancy to term, force her to become an 11-year-old mom, and then those very same people would turn around and go, look at this. And now she wants a handout. She wants government assistance. She wants this. She wants that. Or if it was somebody that didn't even realize that she was impregnated as a result of rape, they would see her at 11 or 12 with a baby and think, see, fucking welfare queens and this, that, and the other, right? Because Lord knows none of those people that wanted that little girl to carry that pregnancy to term are also in favor of giving that little girl public assistance to raise the baby once she's forced to have it. Fuck no. No, ain't got the money for that, do we? Yeah, can you imagine how they would have looked at her? With disdain. She would have been treated as an outcast. She would have been. She was already a national news story. She would be something that people would follow for the rest of her life. And those very same Trumpers wouldn't lift a goddamn finger to help her. Yeah, can you imagine?